Week 5 of the high school season. Mark Heller here with Kyle Odegard. A bevy of games worthy of attention in the Southeast Valley. We're actually not even going to get to them all. But we do want to touch on Highland and Campo Verde. Let's face it, first team to score a touchdown wins, maybe.
Maybe.
Campo Verde undefeated. They have put up actually some pretty good offensive numbers. However, this is clearly, and they know it, this is clearly going to be a step up for them in terms of dealing with Highland's defense. Highland offensively, they haven't figured it out, and they know they haven't figured it out, and they've talked about having not figured it out, and they're waiting to figure it out, but they still haven't. And Campo Verde is pretty good defensively, and they've actually, myself included, definitely myself, they've proven a lot of us wrong because they revamped that defense, and it has not missed a beat. So is this really, 14 points to the winner?
Yeah, and especially the way they play. They're both going to run the ball a lot, and even if Highland's offense is doing great, it's usually not going to score more than 21 points because they do long drives. The games are a lot faster because they keep the ball on the ground, the clock is moving, and Campo is kind of the same way. They're not going to throw it a bunch, so the clock's not going to stop. So even if the offenses are doing great, they just don't have the opportunity to score that much because there aren't as many plays in the game. So I think, yeah, if you can get to 14 points first, that might be enough to win this game.
Yeah, and Highland does not have the big play capability that they kind of did last year, and so you're right, it's going to have to be a long, sustained drives and basically whichever team can grind out 4, 5, 6 yards of carry and doesn't turn the ball over is going to win this game, and field position will obviously be a huge factor. I'm going to go Campo. I think they're going to be just the last one standing among this sort of slugfest. I think they're going to win like 17-10.
Yeah, and it's a big game for Highland because they
big game for Highland.
Haven't played to their capabilities yet. They had a really nice season last year, had all these starters back, and they've won some close games, but it'd be nice to see them put it together and beat a team like Campo, kind of get back on track. But I think Campo Verde is just better offensively, and both defenses are pretty good. So I like Campo too. I think it'll be close, 14-10.
Real quick, you mentioned that this is a big game for Highland, and it will be as well. And I know the schedule is going to get a little bit tougher for Highland moving forward, but it's definitely a big game because Campo Verde's schedule is going to get tougher, but they're still looking at a 9-1, 8-2 team. So as it relates to power rankings, they're going to get a lot. They would get a lot from this game by beating Campo, and so to that end, it's definitely a big game.